I'm Brooke Allen for Civic Center TV. It's October, which means that it is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness for a disease that affects millions of men and women throughout the United States. National Breast Cancer Awareness Month was instituted in 1985 as a program of the AstraZeneca Healthcare Foundation in order to promote awareness of breast cancer issues. Since then, it has evolved into a platform for a national dialogue on breast cancer. Many organizations and individuals across the country work throughout the month of October to raise awareness as well as funding towards breast cancer treatment. And one organization is the Henry Ford Health System, who annually holds a Mothers, Daughters, Sisters, and Friends brunch and luncheon. In 2013, we stopped by their 9th annual luncheon, held at Shenandoah Country Club.
For Civic Center TV, I'm Emmy Lucas at the beautiful Shenandoah Country Club, where dozens of vendors and several community members gathered to raise awareness for breast cancer.
Today we are very excited. It's our 9th annual Mothers, Daughters, Sisters, Friends breast cancer luncheon, and all the proceeds are going to the Francie and Benson Ford breast cancer at Henry Ford, West Bloomfield. And it's very, very important to us. We've been doing this for 9 years, my daughter Lisa and Francie Ford and her mother Mickey, because we believe that we as women have to take charge and get enough research, enough money for research to eradicate this breast cancer, just like we did when we marched for March of Dimes and we got the polio vaccine. We're going to find a cure and a preventative for breast cancer. It's a wonderful, wonderful luncheon. It's at Shenandoah. We have about 800 people coming. We are completely sold out. And today our guest speakers are Juliana and Bill Rancic, and I know everybody knows who they are. And she was in her 20s when she got breast cancer. So she has a real story to tell. So breast cancer hits women of all ages, and it could be very devastating. Hopefully 80 or 90% of the women will live long, long lives because we catch it early. And that's why self-examination is so important. And right here today, we're signing as many as we can women to come and get mammograms, because that's so very important too. We have to take charge of our health, just like we women, we remarkable, fabulous women, have to take charge of raising money for research to make sure that breast cancer doesn't hit us, our family, our children, our girls, or any woman in the world.
Just this year alone, over 250,000 people will be affected by this disease. But with the help of events just like this one, we are one step closer to finding a cure.
I think women in general know about breast cancer intimately, because that's why we called it Mothers, Daughters, Sisters, Friends, because all of us have at least somebody in our family, friends, that have had breast cancer, so we've experienced it in some way. But whenever we have support in a general way, like we do with these annual luncheons, I think it gives people a realization that there is a place to go to get treated, and that early diagnosis is vital. And then we've always had people here, like our guests today, who have been through it personally and can express what it was like, and to show that they have ended up being completely normal and vital people.
We have a very big, big crowd. We have over 900 people. And by the way, we have booths out there and people selling things. And we have a huge committee of fabulous people that have worked tirelessly to make this happen. And these booths, the people that are selling, they're selling jewelry and furs and all kinds of things. Some of the money goes back to the Francie and Benson Ford Cancer at West Bloomfield, Cancer Research at West Bloomfield. So this is a very, very special day. We've worked 1 year, and as soon as this is through next week, we're starting with the number 10.
Proceeds from the event here today, as well as some of the boutique sales, all go towards benefiting the Francie and Benson Ford Jr. Breast Care and Wellness Center at the Henry Ford West Bloomfield. If you weren't able to make it out to the event, you can always contribute to the fight by logging on to henryford.com/MDSF. For Civic Center TV, I'm Emmy Lucas.
According to the American Cancer Society, breast cancer is the most common cancer among women in the United States, other than skin cancer, and it is the second leading cause of cancer death in women. But millions are surviving, partly thanks to improvements in treatment and early detection. The key to better treatment is an early diagnosis, and in order to help facilitate that, Beaumont Health System expanded its comprehensive breast care program to West Bloomfield in July of 2013.
Beaumont hospitals diagnose more than 1,200 new breast cancer patients each year. And with the opening of the Comprehensive Breast Care Center here in West Bloomfield, that number is expected to rise.
We detect nearly 14% of the cancers in the state of Michigan. This year we are on track to see almost 1,400.
We've always had a commitment to bringing Beaumont Healthcare to the West Bloomfield community. To be able to expand the building about 10 years ago, and then to be able to bring services like we've brought now, specialized services that you used to have to go to the hospital for, and have them in the local community means a tremendous amount to Beaumont.
And in mid-July, alongside members of the community and the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce, Beaumont Hospitals introduced the facility that is expected to help assist with the growth.
It's always a great day in our chamber and for the community when we can welcome a new business.
On behalf of West Bloomfield Township, I would like to present Beaumont with the Comprehensive Breast Care Program Achievement Award.
Since one of the most important parts of combating any type of cancer is early detection, the state-of-the-art imaging equipment that is now available here in West Bloomfield will help physicians like Dr. Nina Deckney spot any abnormalities during a visit.
1 out of 8 women will face a diagnosis of breast cancer over their lifetime. At Beaumont, we have a proud tradition of advancing breast care by integrating a cancer prevention, early diagnosis, and cutting-edge treatment approach all rolled into one.
And should anything be detected during an appointment, patients of the Comprehensive Breast Care Center will have little to no wait time for results.
Up until now, women have gotten their screening mammograms, and if there was an abnormality or if they had a lump, a diagnostic problem, they had to come to Royal Oak to get that further evaluated. Right now, we're going to be in a position where we can offer same-day biopsies, schedule them for stereotactic core biopsies, give them an answer here at West Bloomfield for what their specific problem is, and that's a huge step forward.
Rather than a sterile and drab doctor's office that most people are used to visiting, patients coming to the brand new breast cancer center can expect a spa-like experience throughout the entire appointment. Decorated with original paintings by one of Beaumont's own patients, combined with soothing music, everyone who was involved in designing the facility took into consideration that anxiety that almost always accompanies visits like this.
For this area especially, we focused on personalized and very private sort of atmosphere. So we don't want patients sitting in gowns waiting. We wanted a spa-like atmosphere, so to make it comfortable for the patients. And that's been our emphasis in addition to all the advanced medical care.
West Bloomfield resident Marge Schwartz, who was diagnosed with breast cancer by Beaumont doctors, is now cancer-free, but says the same-day biopsy that is now being offered in her own community will make a world of difference for future patients.
It was a couple of weeks, yeah. So this is going to be great, that if they see something suspicious, they can look at it a little closer that very same day. That's going to put a lot of people at ease.
And even after the battle is over, patients like Schwartz continue to remain close with the staff. And now with the facilities here in West Bloomfield, she can enjoy the convenience of remaining close to home as well.
I continue to see them on a regular basis for checkups, just to make sure everything is okay. And my next appointment will be at this new breast care center.
And just as excited as patients are to have the new business within the community, so too are the doctors who are ready to serve them.
We start at the very edge with cancer prevention, early detection, and cutting-edge treatments, as I mentioned. Some of these innovative treatments were developed by Beaumont doctors and are nationally used. So we are thrilled to be able to offer that expertise right in West Bloomfield.
We're delighted to be here in the community, and we hope we can do all that we can to help women fight breast cancer.
For more information about Beaumont services or the Beaumont's comprehensive breast care program here in West Bloomfield, you can call the number on your screen or visit cancer.beaumont.edu. For Civic Center TV, I'm Emmy Lucas.
While there is no definite evidence to the causes of breast cancer, there are certain risk factors that can affect your chance of getting the disease. Some risk factors that you cannot change are gender, age, and genetic predisposition. However, there are some risk factors that you can change. According to the American Cancer Society, lifestyle choices such as hormone therapy, certain kinds of birth control, and use of alcohol may increase the risk of getting breast cancer. There are many types of breast cancer, which affects nearly 1 in 8 women in their lifetime. One woman affected here in West Bloomfield was firefighter Kathy McCormick, who began her battle with breast cancer in 2010. The entire West Bloomfield Fire Department donned pink shirts and banded together to support Kathy in her time of need.
The West Bloomfield Fire Department is always there when we are in need, and in October of 2013, they helped one of their own. Firefighter Kathy McCormick, who was battling breast cancer, talked with us about her struggle with the disease.
I was actually diagnosed with breast cancer in 2010, and then I was again diagnosed in 2012. So this is actually my second diagnosis of breast cancer. But my first diagnosis came through a routine mammogram, and I encourage everyone to do their routine mammograms every year. I mean, I had no symptoms, no signs or symptoms of anything, and when they told me I had breast cancer the first time, I thought they were kidding. So it's very important because the earlier you can catch the disease, the more you are able to survive.
In support of Kathy and her battle, the West Bloomfield Fire Department came together to show their love.
Kathy was diagnosed with breast cancer, and we felt as a local it would be appropriate to help support her and support breast cancer awareness and try and eradicate this awful disease, and voted to go with the pink shirts for the month of October. The chief and the department were in full support of this, and the guys took it and ran with it. Captain Flynn and Captain Besnaw took care of all the ordering. Tracy Daw took care of getting all the sizes, and the union as a group has come together with the department's support, and we're here to support her and help her get through this terrible, terrible disease and hopefully get her back to work.
Along with wearing pink shirts throughout October again this year, each fire truck is adorned with a pink ribbon accompanied with Kathy's badge number. Kathy shared with us how the outpouring support has touched her.
It's an incredibly awesome honor. I am truly blessed to be a part of such a great family here at the fire department, and the show of support has made me speechless, to be honest with you. I didn't really even know what the department was planning until a couple of days ago, and I'm just awestruck by everything and honored.
According to the American Cancer Society, an estimated 230,000 new cases of breast cancer are diagnosed each year. To show your support for breast cancer awareness, donations to any cancer organization are welcome. You're watching Civic Center TV, and remember to
think pink! In 2014, the state of Michigan started issuing breast cancer awareness license plates. The sale of this specialty plate helps raise money for the Michigan Breast and Cervical Cancer Program, administered by the Michigan Department of Community Health. The breast cancer awareness license plate is available at any Michigan Secretary of State office. For more information on the pink ribbon plates, you can visit www.michigan.gov. To do our part for National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we here at Civic Center TV celebrate survivors, honor those we have lost or are still fighting, and most importantly, help educate the community about breast cancer and breast health. For more information on National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, visit www.nbcam.org. For Civic Center TV, I'm Brooke Allen. Think Pink.